It's finally back. Let's go!
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What's poppin', y'all? 18-Man Cloudboy Bales, and welcome to another special episode of Wisco Sports. Opening day. I can't believe it. It's finally here. I'm excited for a fresh season of Brewers baseball. I know I need an update. I need to update my shirt, but all my shirts are all the old memorabilia, but it's whatever. We had a great spring training. I'm not going to lie. This team looked really good. Definitely they're a better team than they were last year. I gotta be completely honest, but I'm really shocked on how much improved of a team that they are by getting the assets that they acquired in the offseason, all the people coming back. It's nice. They finished their spring training record at 15-11, so that's pretty good, over 500. A lot of the guys, we have a lot of good prospects. That is another thing. But to be honest, I think we are the most underrated team in baseball. Everyone's overlooking us. Every year, everyone overlooked us. 2 years ago, no one thought we were going to be this phenomenal team. Well, 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. Dang, time flies. But 3 years ago, I remember when people were saying, we're okay. And then Christian Yelich ended up becoming star. We got Kane, Jesus Aguilar, and Travis Shaw both went over, hit 30 home runs. And we had that team was outstanding. And I'm starting to get that hype again that I did have those years ago. I know we don't have the same power that we did have then. But the thing is, we have the MVP, Christian Yelich. We got the best bullpen in baseball. Probably some of the most underrated pitching, starting rotation-wise. And I'd say we have some of the best defensive talent there is. We have a lot of Gold Glove winners. Seriously, Yelich won it, Kane won it, Avisal Garcia won it, Jackie Bradley won it, Colton Wong won it. We got a lot of defensive players. So that's another great thing. That was something the Brewers were a little bit lacking on last year, but this team was, last year, they were bad offensively, but they were good defensively. That's the thing they got to work on this year. So far this year, they really seem to really get what they were doing. I'm really happy for this team. Looking at the roster, I'm going to obviously go over the positions and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, at catcher, we got Manny Pena and over our Narvaez. Narvaez, pretty underrated catcher. The only thing that he lacks is the defense that Manny Pena has, but both those two guys are basically solid at every position. They're both guys that are reliable and do a lot of things. I remember I was hyped about getting Narvaez. He was really underrated. Pena is always great, so you can't not say that. First base will be Keston Hiura and Daniel Vogelbach. Vogelbach was playing a lot of first base last year due to a lot of people not being able to step up, and he did a lot, but he was able to make the roster after the additions that we got. Him and Hero will mainly be the first baseman after playing second base the last 2 years, but after getting, obviously, I'll talk to you about the next, getting Colton Wong at second base, that really changes everything. Hero will be first base, and Daniel Vogelbach will be a backup in case Hero doesn't play or things like that, but it's good depth options. Then you got second base. Colton Wong will primarily be the guy there, and then you got Brian McKinney. I forgot the name of the guy, but Daniel Robertson there. Yeah, he's another guy that really did great. He'll probably be depth reasons. And then and then at shortstop you got Arcia, and then third base you got Travis Shaw and Luis Urias. Hopefully Shaw regains his form and ends up playing the way he did 3 years ago. I mean, he was phenomenal. I don't know what happened to him, but it's good that we're giving him another chance. I don't want to take it on him, but, it's good that he's going to be coming off and doing things, and he can start every once in a while. Urias, on the other hand, he's the prospect we traded Zach Davies for. I'm really excited to see if he progresses and has a phenomenal year. Everyone's hoping that he ends up being a star. I hope those too. Didn't really have the greatest spring training, but it's only spring training, and really things come along when the regular season starts. So I'm hoping Urias plays really well and does a lot better. And the last game he played, he did do a lot better. I can give you that. But yeah, Urias and Shaw, and then Arcia and Urias can definitely switch off from time to time. So you got guys that can really rotate around that system. So anyone on the infield can really play all the positions. Well, Volgak is a first baseman, but everyone on the infield plays basically most of the positions. So that's a good thing. Then you got the outfield. Probably the best outfield in baseball. You got Kane, Yelich, Avisal Garcia, and Jackie Bradley Jr. I think there's nothing really to it to say that we got a stacked outfield. Going on to pitching, our starting 5 rotation is going to be Brandon Woodruff. He'll be starting on opening day. Then we got Corbin Burns, who had that outstanding year last year. Hopefully he continues his success, because that dude has just been phenomenal. So we got 2 guys that can really pitch well. Then we got Adrian Hauser. He's a returner. I'm hoping he has a better year. Last year just wasn't his year, but I still like him, and he can pitch, and he can do a lot of things. Last year just wasn't his year. Let's just be honest. So those 3 guys. And then you got Brett Anderson, who's been playing phenomenal. And then hopefully Freddie Peralta comes through and ends up being that guy that can really do a lot. And then you got the best bullpen in baseball. You got Josh Hader, Devin Williams, of course. Those 2 guys can really close a game and just do phenomenal with that. Josh Lindblom is also going to play a lot of time in the bullpen. He was starting last year, but, it's a guy that could probably work his way to becoming a starter if someone fails to progress. For example, if Freddie Peralta fails to be himself, he could definitely Lindblom can definitely come in there. And then you also got Brent Suter, also another great pitcher on our team. And then some of the other guys like Eric Yardley, Feyereisen, Rasmussen, those are some other guys that can come in there. Hopefully Topa, who was looking good this year, can recover from his injury. That's another thing. But could they sign some other relief pitching in the future? Yeah, they could. It's possible. It's very possible. Jeremy Jeffress is still a free agent. I'm just bringing that out there. But I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy about this Brewers roster. I'm really happy about this Brewers team. They really played well. Everyone really looked great. Christian Yelich, I think, is coming back to his original form. Keston Hiura is playing great. Garcia is actually playing like the player that I thought he was going to be. Getting Lorenzo Cain back is another huge deal. Having him back is huge. Also, Colton Wong has been outstanding for defensively. And then we also got some of the guys that are coming off the bench and doing a lot. I'm surprised. We got a lot of young prospects that are really good, and I'm really excited to see where they come along in the future. Garrett Mitchell, the guy we drafted last year, I was so hyped about him. That dude was playing phenomenal this spring training, so I'd expect him to be starting for the Brewers within a couple years. I think he'll be, obviously when Kane leaves, obviously he'll be starting, I think he's ready, It's crazy enough to say it, but I think he's already ready. I'd give him a year or 2 and he'll be starting. But yeah, we got a lot of guys. McKinney is another guy who's really good. We also got this 17-year-old dude making unbelievable catches. I don't know his name. Perez or something? I don't know. But yeah, this team isn't nowhere near what they were in 2011 or 2018, but, that. But I got a question for everybody, that watches this. Which team do you think was better, the 2011 team or the 2018 team? I'm trying to decide, but, I can't think of it. I don't know. Both of these teams were, outstanding, but which one is better? This team's underrated. I can give you that. But they're nowhere near as what they were. But obviously, this is my question for all you viewers today. Just a pointer. But yeah, it's interesting what's going to happen. I mean, everyone's hyping up the Dodgers and the Padres and the Mets like they do every year, and then the Yankees on the other side. And, it's going to be really great to see what happens. I really don't know. But, anyways, there really isn't much to talk about. But I hope everybody enjoys this opening day. It is against the Minnesota Twins as Brandon Woodruff takes on Kent Maeda. Minnesota obviously was really great last year. They did lose a lot of people in free agency, so that might be a big deal coming down the line. But Minnesota's a really good team. We're a really good team. That's going to be a great series, opening series to watch. Tip-off, of course, is at 1:10 on Fox Sports Wisconsin. Yeah, that's really mutton to it, but I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited. What a time to be alive. More updates to come. I'm going to be making more videos on the Packers because the draft is coming up. It's about a month away. Crazy enough said. Mock drafts and stuff like that. And then, of course, every once in a while, I'll be obviously doing my Brewers update videos at the end of every month. That's just a daily thing I like to do. And then Bucks just gotta keep beating the Bucks. They gotta start winning games again. I don't know what happens. They're always on a hot streak, then they're on a cold streak, then they're on a hot streak, and then now they're on a cold streak again. I'm like, what's going on with this team? But signing Jeff Teague was a pretty good deal, so I can say that. But being Wisconsin sports fan is legit. I love it. Also, my bracket is a complete failure, and college sucks. So that's my life. So anyways, it's your man Cloudboy Bales. Stay tuned for more updates. Subscribe below. Comment below with your thoughts. And of course, it's your man Cloudboy Bales. Stay safe, be smart, and as always, that's my crew. We'll see you next time.